While Tom Richardson and Kathy were renewing their acquaintance with Kathy's mother, I went over the records of the case. It soon became evident that the key to the entire matter was the witness named Al Redmond, who was present in the room when the murder was committed, if it was a murder. We asked the police department to aid us in locating Mr. Al Redmond.
Good morning, Mr. Matthews.
Hello, Bill. Did you locate Redmond?
I found him in another rooming house not 3 blocks from the scene of the crime.
What are we waiting for? Let's go.
Come in, the door's unlocked. What can I do for you boys?
I'm Bart Matthews, the public defender. This is Bill Benton.
Yeah? I don't need no defending today. You guys mind if I go on shaving?
Oh, go right ahead, Al. It's your skin.
What do you mean by that crack?
Do you remember the Jenny Smith trial?
Yeah. What about it?
Tell us what you saw, Al. What did you witness?
Look, I don't have to tell you guys nothing. I did all my talking on the witness stand.
Not afraid, are you, Al?
What do I gotta be afraid of?
Nothing, as far as I can see. What were you doing in that room, Al?
Listen, beat it, Buster, before I get rough.
I wouldn't try it, Al. There's a witness. You wouldn't stand a chance in court. The way Jenny Smith didn't stand a chance when you pinned that rap on her.
What do you mean, pin it on her? I saw her do it with my own eyes.
You certainly cried murder.
Yeah, I sure did.
And testified to that effect in court.
Yeah, that's me, star witness.
And saved your own skin.
Look, what are you talking about? I tell you, I saw her do it with my own eyes. She come in and she yanked the old woman by the hair and yanked on it until the old woman fell on her face and died.
How does she yank the old lady's hair, Al? How did she do it?
What do you mean?
Let's act it out. Sort of reenact the crime. Now, did she come up on her like this?
Yeah, in a way.
And then did she go like this?
Yeah.
And then did she do this?
What's a big idea? Cut it out, will you? What's a big idea?
Just checking, Al. You're still on your feet. You didn't fall down and die.
Yeah, I'm a healthy big guy, not a sick old woman with headaches all the time.
Wait a minute. Did you say that Mrs. Bassett was a sick woman?
That's right, she's always complaining, always running off to the doctor.
You wouldn't happen to remember the name of the doctor, would you?
Look, how would I remember the doctor?
Well, we'll find it. You just make sure you're around in case we need you.
Yes, we may have to call the star witness back to the stand again.
All right, I'll be around. I'll play ball.
We ran down Mrs. Bassett's physician, a Dr. Silas Morgan, only to find that he too had died shortly before the trial. I called the physician's credit bureau and found that Dr. Morgan's practice had been taken over by a Dr. James Pollard. Did you destroy those records, Dr. Pollard?
Destroy them? No, I destroy them. I just transferred them up to the attic to give us a little more room down here. Why, is there anything wrong?
No, nothing now. Do you mind if we look around your attic?
No, the place is yours, if you don't mind the dust.
Not at all. There was no system, no order to any of it. We went through an accumulation of 40 years of medical practice, thousands of cases of individual reports and histories, until we found what we were looking for.
There's no question about it, Mr. Matthews. These encephalographic findings definitely indicate an advanced and progressively worsening condition of hardening of the arteries in the brain.
Could you say how serious it was, Doctor?
Serious enough to corroborate Dr. Morgan's written opinion that Mrs. Bassett had a life expectancy of only a few months, that any form of excitement would cause instantaneous death.
Would you be willing to make a sworn statement to that effect? A great deal depends upon it, Doctor.
In that case, I would.
Thanks. With Dr. Pollard's medical testimony and the evidence of Dr. Morgan's records to support us, we prepared a petition for a pardon which was presented to the governor of the state. The governor granted the pardon.
never forget what you've done for us.
Never as long as we live.
Well, can I drive you home?
No, I have my car. Besides, we have a stop to make. The Marriage License Bureau.
As you just saw, Jenny Smith, or rather Virginia Richardson, is now reunited with a husband and daughter who will someday forget that they were ever apart. And so a woman who was once forgotten by the whole world has now found her place in that world again. We congratulate Public Defender James D. COSGROVE and his staff for outstanding achievement in the cause of justice.